Hello and thank you for tuning into this Stampscapes Replay. Let's show you how this scene was made. Okay, we're going to start off with this piece of printable vinyl holographic sticker paper. This one happens to have this, kind of a sequin type of patterning to it, rainbow colored. And what I'm doing here with the Art Foamies version of the tree trunks is I gave myself kind of a registration print onto this sticker paper, just using some water. And what I'm doing is I'm going in to these registration imprints, and I'm filling them in with the Brilliance White Pigment Ink. Brilliance White Pigment Ink is a water-based pigment ink, and it applies and adheres, as well as dries, on this printable vinyl sticker paper with no problem. Okay, I'm stamping out my imagery, and I'm going to be doing it in the black Brilliance ink, but you can do it in just about any ink you want. It'll adhere to the sticker paper just fine. Okay, going in with the Art Foamies tree trunks now, and trying to get them lined up within reason of my registration marks, my initial ones. Sometimes I'm a little bit off, but it's not really going to matter in the long run. You're not going to be able to see that too much. Okay, but see, this is why I applied that white down on that sticker paper first, so that these trees are opaque against that kind of glittery looking background. Otherwise, all of that would show right through the trees, and I didn't want that. I wanted some of it to show through a little bit, but not fully. Okay, now see on the base of that tree, I kind of wiped off some of the ink so that it looks like it's going into some mist that's coming off of the ground. Filling in between the trees with the sedge filler stamp here, gives it that ground cover. Okay, and going in with a little bit of a stronger print there. Things aren't blended super, seamlessly there. It just in terms of my imprints, but it's not really going to matter because everything's going to get colored in anyway, so you don't need to worry about getting smooth applications of like that white Brilliance ink, and if you get some, kind of, I don't know, maybe heavier pressure impressions with your stamps, it's not going to matter either because you're going to be applying a lot of media over the top of all these impressions, and it just kind of blends everything together anyway. Okay, filling in with a canopy of leaves up top. And then, one of the things that's really nice about this combination of the printable vinyl sticker paper and the white Brilliance ink is that you can go into it with colored pencils and color whatever you've colored or whatever you've applied the white pigment ink onto, okay? Now, the Brilliance ink is very specific because it's a water-based pigment ink, and it adheres to the sticker paper just fine because the printable vinyls are made to accept the water-based inkjet printer inks of your home inkjet printers, okay? And, yeah, these are water-based media here, so it works really great in a stamping context. Okay, so I've applied some different colors of greens onto the grass, and I'm going into my tree trunks here. You can use one color if you want to, but if you use about 3 or 4 different colors, different values, different temperatures of your different hues that you're using, browns for the trunks here, and greens for the grasses in this case, it just looks a lot richer. And in addition to, some brown in the trunks, I put some of that brown into the grass as well as some of that green from the grass up in the trunks. Okay, we stamped out our deer silhouette there. And what I'm doing here with these large 3mm acrylic paint pens is I'm adding in some extra kind of leaf color embellishment marks, little dots, right on the tops of some of these leaves, and then I'm going into it again with a lighter green, just to make those leaves look a little bit more dimensional. I wanted this scene to look really dimensional and kind of sparkle because that vinyl sticker paper, holographic sticker paper, is very shimmery, just, to begin with. And I wanted to bring in some of this extra kind of dimension and shimmer into my stamped imagery as well, just to kind of balance things off. It's not as kind of loud of a sparkle as, of course, that metallic holographic paper in the background, but it kind of matches it in kind of a mellow way. So here I'm adding in some highlights on the trunks, and down in the meadow adding in some purple and pink flowers, wildflowers, on that grassy area as well. And adding a little bit of blue tone, like there's a little bit of a pond in between those two slopes. Okay, now this right here is some foreground imagery stamped in StazOn ink. When you're applying something over the top of that waxy style of a colored pencil, you'll need something that's going to grab onto it and adhere really well. And StazOn inks are just kind of made for that. And there you have it. There's your card, and then I add this quote into it to finish it off and just kind of mat it off. But you can see that really cool type of patterning to this type of holographic paper. Remember, it's the printable vinyl holographic sticker paper. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.